What is up, everybody? My name is Dylon57, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do Argent Facility in the Doom 2016 Any Percent run. This level is very short, so I'm going to try to keep the video short and sweet. Essentially, there's only one major trick, one major rail boost that you do in this level. But yeah, I'm just going to show you how to do that right now. Go ahead and load in. So when you first start out this level, you're not going to be able to walk, but you're just going to hold W until you can walk forward. And there's actually two ways to progress through this level. We're always going to grab this plasma rifle. The reason why we need this plasma rifle is because it gives us a little bit of Gauss cannon energy for later in the route. So it's very important that we pick that up. So one way that we can do this is we can go through the door. Very cool. However, if you want to save yourself a whole 0.5 seconds and not get a checkpoint, we can go the out of bounds route. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and whack down a state. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk up to this railing. We're going to hop up on it, and we're going to look this way. There's a little bit of invisible terrain that we can grab onto right here. So we're just going to do a scroll wheel jump and grab up there. And then we're going to go this way. And once you get here, notice how I can't move forward. We're going to crouch, walk this way, and you can fall down here. If that happens, that's fine. Just get back up here. We're going to go this way. And as soon as we get about right here, we're going to uncrouch, and we're going to jump, okay? I kind of fumbled a little bit there, but if you fall down, like let's say you fall down here, you can still get right up on this and jump up to this little section, right? And then here, we're going to jump right onto this little bit of terrain there. You don't want to jump too far over because you will clip back in bounds, but we're just going to land right on that thing, okay? So we're going to hop and look down, and we've landed right here. Next, we're going to jump to where we can grab onto this ledge right here. Okay, if you get stuck right here, not a big deal. If you were to get stuck a little bit lower, it would be a problem, but you can kind of jump up and you can grab onto that ledge, right? Now, this part's a little bit tricky. We're just going to fall down here, and our goal is going to be to jump over onto that ledge. We're going to allow ourselves to get kicked out of this wall, and then as we leave it, we're going to input a scroll wheel jump. So I'll see if I can get this the first try here. It is a little tricky. Okay, nope, didn't work the first try. It's fine. Again, it's quite tricky. There we go. Alright? So as soon as you get out of there, you're going to do a scroll wheel jump and you're going to land right here. Now again, that other route only saves you about half a second to 1 second. It is riskier to go for, so until you get really used to this level and you get to the point where you're trying to go for like, a 24 and a 23 minute time, even then sometimes you still don't even have to use this. That's when you would go for that. It's much safer to just come over here and use the door. So when we're approaching to go over to the door, naturally we're going to come this way, we're going to grab this plasma rifle, and we're going to go up this way. And what we can do to save ourselves like, a second or half a second, so we can jump over this crate, and then as we come around, we can attempt to do an extendo grab on this button. It's not completely necessary to do an extendo grab here, but one way or the other, we're just going to press that button, okay? And this is the first application of using the micro missiles in the run. If we do, in fact, go this way, what we're going to do is we're going to jump right in here, right? We're just going to jump right in here. And we're about to perform what's called a micro missile boost. or an boost. Explosions in this game can affect your jump height. So what we're going to do, we're going to shoot a couple missiles here, and we're going to use it to jump over there. Boom. And there's the timing. Okay? It's a little bit precise, but, you know, you'll get used to it over time. Here, I'm just going to show you that again. Okay? And again. Okay? And sometimes if you land like kind of short there, not a problem, you can grab onto that ledge. Okay? Now, let's say you did miss. We can always land down here and jump up here. When you're first starting out, if you don't make it all the way, not the end of the world, it'll be totally fine, no big deal. Next, we're going to go and we're going to get set up for the rail boost. So your aim is to jump on top of this little railing, just like that. Okay, sometimes if you fall off, it's not that bad, right? Boom, we landed on this little railing. Now, if you want to do this the fast way, it's a little risky, but you can do it the fast way. We can just jump, and we're trying to get over here. We can technically just jump from right here over there, and as we jump, we're going to kind of swerve into that little alcove, and we're going to press crouch. So we're just going to do like this, boom, and we're in that corner. Alright, so the way it would go, it's just like that to get you right over here. Now, if you want to, instead, you can, like if you want to be safer, you can jump over here, and you can just walk around. Not a problem. You will want to be careful because sometimes you can accidentally boost on this, so you'll want to just delicately walk off of this guy. Okay? And now we're going to get ready for the rail boost setup. The setup is pretty precise. Well, I say that. There's a tiny little bit of leeway. But essentially, the setup is we're going to crouch right here, and we're looking for this point. This is where we're going to be lined up. We're just going to look all the way down, and we're going to walk straight off of this, angled this way. All right? And the lineup is we're just going to slightly just tap forward until our pistol is lined up right about there, okay? Just a little bit right there, the bottom of our pistol on the point of that rock. Okay. Now that we're here, we're in the correct position for the rail boost. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the corner of this pole in order to set it up. And there's two ways that we can execute the rail boost itself. One is using an input buffer, and the other is just by straight up pressing space and W at the same time. I'm going to show you both of those. In order to input buffer, we're going to press tab, and we're going to hold space and W while we're in the tab menu. And then after we let go of tab, we're just going to do a boost. Okay, that was not very good because I was just showing you the input buffer method. Boom. We're just going to do the boost, and we're going to land right in this room here. Alright, show you that again. Oop, 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 oop. Landed too far. Yes, you need to control your movement there. And you'll see whenever I'm actually executing that, I'm holding A and S and then looking toward that room to get lined up. So here, input buffer. Okay, and I went too high. You can technically save this if you're lucky. See, I would have died right there. But you can technically curve that and land over there. So here. Oop. Alright. Boom. We landed in the room. Hold A and S, kind of adjust my position while I'm there. Input buffering the whole time. Okay. And if we land on top of the room, it's not a problem. Whenever you're stuck in jagged terrain like this, you're going to press space, or you're going to scroll wheel jump, and then you're going to move. Because sometimes you will get stuck here, and if you just like spam space and try to move, you'll stay stuck in that geometry. So we're just going to fall down here, and then we would hit the end level trigger. Okay, and if you really want to go fast, you can also just do the inputs without an input buffer. Again, looking at the same place. Alright, again, a little bit too high, failed it. I'm going to try to see if I can purposely get a high boost. Okay, I couldn't purposely get a high boost, but this is whereabouts you would land. It's kind of tricky over here because if you go too high, you'll just straight up die. But if you feel that you're about the right height, you can try to land at the top of this silo to save it, or you can land right here. Also, ooh, there's the tower. Look at that. But if you do land around here, you can just get right here in this crevice. Okay, I'm kind of stuck in the crevice, but you can extendo grab the button if you get stuck here. But normally you can kind of, you know, jump through here. Looks like it's not working for me today. So yeah. Boom. Right, make sure that you pay attention to the inputs there as I do that. Kind of getting lined up. Right? Boom. Show you the input buffer again. Oh, landed way too high. Way too up. Sometimes you can just get a high boost randomly. If that's the case, you just reload checkpoint and try again. Sometimes you get stuck in here like you saw earlier. That means that you need to adjust your inputs and press A and S and look to the left a bit harder. Oop, there's the high one. Am I going to land? Yep, I landed just like that. Okay, and that was what I was looking for earlier. Okay, just a couple of different ways that you can kind of save this, but this is optimally what you're going to be going for, is just scoot right on in there. And again, like every other exit level trigger, you're just going to try to extendo grab that button. Okay, so that's pretty much it for Argent Facility. Really short level. All you have to do is learn that boost, and as soon as you learn that boost, you're going to be in the money. It's not the hardest boost in the world, fortunately. Like, I can sit here and I can just kind of do it, because you kind of learn over time. See, there I would have died. But, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope that it was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. Join the community Discord, join my Discord, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.